Y'all, I just got back from Puerto Rico where I've been for 2 weeks, chilling on the beach. Beautiful, beautiful island of Vieques, or Vieque, I think, as the locals call it. And I got back and everything fell apart. So the Chevy Cruze leaking fuel. The Defender wouldn't start because the battery is dead, but it's also leaking fuel. So I got two fuel leaks to fix. The back there, you can't see it. The Isuzu Trooper keeps on running, y'all, but I had let my brother-in-law use it while I was gone. And so yesterday I was stranded without a car. But we got it all squared. But now I gotta clean up this garage a little bit because I left it in this state before I left. And I need to get the Chevy Cruze in here to fix the fuel leak, which shouldn't take but a minute, but I will show you guys how to do it. So I guess this video is gonna be short. It's gonna be how to fix the fuel leak on a 2012 Chevy Cruze. And I think this is a common problem because it's the second time I've had to fix it. And I know I did it right the first time. So anyways, here we go. I'm gonna get this place cleared up and then I'm gonna get started. All right, y'all, so I just pulled the Cruze into the garage. You can very clearly see a pretty significant fuel leak here. And we're gonna see what we can do to fix it. I should put something down because it will ruin the finish on this concrete, but it's been ruined before. So yeah, what we got there is just a little fitting that has malfunctioned or something. So I gotta replace it, and I got some new ones. Oh, getting my workout in the garage today. I got some new ones. It's Dorman part number 800-091. And they're pretty simple to replace, but hopefully it'll fix the problem and it's not something else that I'm missing. So I'm gonna go put some water in the microwave and I'll show you why in a second. All right, a couple of things you will need for this. Probably some gloves. I would suggest gloves because gas on the hands and then you smell like gas all day, it kind of sucks. And also, oh, where are they? I have some tools. There they are. A set of these bad boys, which I don't really know what they're called. They're like, they're for taking off gas fittings and AC fittings. So AC fitting tool on Amazon would probably pop them up. And a glass of very hot water. I think that's everything we'll need. We'll see. All right, so we're about to get dirty here. Let's see what kind of view I can make happen with this GoPro. Gotta move some junk batteries out of the way. Man, I gotta clean this place up. I'm such a slob. All right, what do we got here? It has stopped leaking. Now it's just a drip. You can see right there, that's the little fitting we're gonna change out. So we gotta go over here, figure out what size we need on these tools. I'm honestly not quite sure. So let's try blue because the fittings plastic is blue and I bet they're like color coded for size or something. So I don't know that for sure, but let's try this out here. All right, you stick that in there and then you should be, yeah, look at that. It was blue. Man, I'm smart. It's almost like I went to college or something. I did go to college for chemical engineering technologies. It was an associate degree, which is only 2 years, but it feels really cool to say out loud, you know, like I'm a chemical engineer. I'm not, never used it, day in my life. The plant that was gonna work out shut down as soon as I graduated. Oh, woe is me. All right, so here's what we're gonna do with that water. We're gonna soak that plastic fitting and that nylon tube in hot water to make it a little more malleable, and we should be able to pull that fitting out. I hope that makes sense. Now, I obviously did not put this hydro flask in the microwave, but I just microwaved some water and poured it into this hydro flask to keep it nice and warm, hopefully hot. And it's steaming. It doesn't mean much because it's quite cold out here. And I know that you're just staring at the ceiling right now. Here we go. There's my pretty face again. Okay, so let's see. I know that I could jack this up, but I don't care. Oh, there we go. Get it in there. All right, y'all. We don't need the hot water just yet. I made a mistake. So I am actually just gonna cut that fitting off because there's enough line to pull some down. So I need some snippers and or just some really good scissors. I think I've got something. I've got something that'll cut through it. Think that'll work? I'm pretty sure this is like for PVC. I think that'll work. This right here will work on nylon. So I did get it soaked in the hot water, but it's that fitting isn't wanting to come off. So we need to soak the hot water to get the new fitting on. But the old one, I think I just got to cut it off. And that's what I did before. I'm worried that I'm going to cut the tube too short and not have enough room, but I think we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I always do. Here we go. See, I can just pull that down a little. So it's got quite a bit. I'm gonna want to cut off as little as possible though. All right. So there we go. Now, I need to soak that in water, hot water. All right, so this fitting needs to go in here. And I don't know that you can just press it in cold. It'll have a real hard time getting in there. So you need to soak it in some very nice hot water for an amount of time that is long enough. I don't know the specific amount of time, but it's what we call long enough. And it's a amount of time which will get this nylon tube nice and malleable so we can squeeze this sucker up in there. I don't know that that was long enough, but we're gonna find out. I think it was long enough. I think I got that sucker in there. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me take a better look at it. Man, I feel like a mechanic right now. Yeah, I got it in there. All right, and then we stick it back on the hard line until you hear the click, and then you give it a couple minutes to cool off, and then you start the car and see if it still leaks. We'll see in a second. So I replaced this fitting probably about a year ago, and And I thought I was a little worried, like maybe I'd done something wrong, but I didn't do anything wrong. This fitting just got hit by something on the road, and it just nicked it all to pieces and started shooting fuel everywhere. So it wasn't the fitting, or the way I put it in the first time. It was actually just bad luck, which is coincidental. So with any luck, I did it right this time, and it's gonna work too. It's gonna cool down now, and then I'm gonna start it, and I'm gonna see if it leaks. I'm also gonna record while I start it. We'll see what happens. Well, would you look at that? Not leaking. I'm so confident I'll put the GoPro under it. So there you go. That's how you fix that rear gas leak on your 2012 Chevy Cruze. It's very specific, but there's someone out there who's gonna watch this video and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm gonna tell you, you're very welcome. I enjoyed spending this time with you today. One person who needed this tutorial that was very horribly made. You're welcome. I'm gonna keep making them. All right, so you just keep coming back. Peace.